Okay, so for the second card, I wanted to do another book card. Yes, I like book cards. I'm in the mood right now. Okay, so this is going to be an upright card, and we're going to go ahead and start out by putting our well, we're going to be mounting this on here. Actually, not quite yet. Before we do so, this lace ribbon, which I just got in, look how beautiful this is. That's going to actually be at the bottom here. So let's go ahead and put that on right now. So put some double-sided tape on the left and right on the back, just a little bit, just to hold this in place. So the idea is this is going to wrap at the bottom with a little bit of the orange showing at the bottom, and then we're just going to stick that to the back. Double-sided tape really is best for that because it will just stick right away. All right, and now we're going to put double-sided tape on the back and mount that onto the front of the card. Okay. Isn't this so fun? Oh, I just love that textured ribbon. And I love that you don't have to worry about, you know, there being the tape there or it's showing. You can even tuck little things in. You can put double-sided tape on the back of that and adhere it down and tuck little things in if you wanted. Lots of fun ideas. Okay, so these right here are going to be our books. Yes. So if there's fun books that you love in your life, you can write the little titles on. You go around your house and find your favorite books. Oh, wouldn't that be so fun? And you can even do watercolors and watercolor them to match your favorite books. However, I picked these three colors because I thought they matched best with this paper. So keep that in mind. But just know that you can turn that into a fun activity. Okay, so I want these to kind of look like bookends, okay? And like books. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to round the corners just a tiny little bit. I'll hold my finger behind it here so you can see what I'm talking about when I say round the corners. Oh, it's not going to be perfect. That's okay. If you have a corner rounder, you can use that. But I'm just going to eyeball it here and just make that work. All right. If there's one that you really like and you're really happy with it, you can kind of use that as a guide. So then you can round the rest of those corners there. I'm just going to do a couple of these right now, and I'll come back to some of the rest of those. Okay, so now when you have at least a few of these done, whoops, I rounded that corner a little extra, but that's all right. Okay, so now we can kind of make it look more like a book. So what you can do as one of the ideas is you can actually fold it up into quarters. So you can fold it in what I just did there, or you can fold it in half and then fold it in half again. Okay. And then on that little fold line, you can rub some brown ink on that, and that makes it look kind of old. I'm going to go ahead and just use my black pen and just draw on that line there. I'm going to draw above and below it, so I get 3 little lines here. Okay. And I'm going to use my black pen here and just kind of do like a little light outline of the book as well. Okay, so we'll lay that book down. And then I'm going to go ahead and I want my next book to actually be a different size. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, so I'm going to go ahead and just round that edge off here. Again, if you don't feel as confident with cutting a straight line, you can always just match that edge that you want to cut up with the other piece and just trim that off. And use it kind of as a stencil. Here, I'm going to go ahead and just eyeball my little edges for my book here. We've got another one there. And let's see, we have this one here. Okay. And let's see, we have some other little books here. I'm going to trim this one up. I guess I could probably add some fun book titles, but I'm not sure what I got laying around here. Let's see. I don't really have any books in my craft room right now. Let's see here. What do we have? Of course, I just wanted to pick like potion-themed books. I don't know if you guys necessarily want potion-themed books. I'm sure you guys can put some fun names for books. And kind of come with some fun little designs and things. So I might just go ahead and add some fun little doodles and designs in here just to make my little books a little bit more exciting until I figure out what kind of titles I want to put in here because I'm not quite sure yet. we'll make at least this one at least somewhat exciting here. Alright, so that way they're not all boring. So if this one's totally out of place, ooh, that one's totally out of place. Okay, I'm not doing that. I thought it would make it fun, but I decided to just make it the same. Okay. Alright, so now we have our little books here. And we'll have our little books here. Alright. So, then, since we have our little fun little suede papers here that we have left, I'm going to go ahead and trim these down with the little flags. Okay. And this longer one here, I'm going to leave. So I'm going to have one of these books is going to go. Alright, so all of our books here, we'll kind of put a little row. And we'll put this little guy here. I've got to put something else on my shelf to make it look more book-y. It needs one of those bookends. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to fit a book in here, a bookend in here, you guys. I can certainly try, but it's going to be kind of close. Stick a bookend in there. I don't know. It's just going to look like it. Let's see what we can create. A little bookend in there? It does kind of look like a bookend, doesn't it? That might work. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just hang in my little bookmarks here. And I think that will definitely help make it look a little bit more book-y. Also, here at the top, I'm going to go ahead and put little lines in at the top, like so. And then we'll put in our pages of our books like this too. That will also make it look a little bit more book-y. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and adhere our little bookmarks here. And put some double-sided tape. So since I drew at the top the little pages, that's what these little marks are right here, I'm going to make sure and glue my, or adhere my bookmark below that, so it looks like it's coming out of the book. I'm just going to put that to the side like so. And then, let's see what one of these other ones, a couple more of these some little bookmarks to make them some little different kinds, and not all exactly the same. Okay, alright, now it's time to adhere our books in place. Okay, I'm going to leave myself a little bit of orange at the top there, so there's at least a little bit of a separation, and this lace here is supposed to look like a little bit of a bookshelf. These are sitting on. And I'm not going to put all the same colors right next to each other, but I do want to look they're all lined up on a bookshelf. Oops. So I'm making sure that at the bottom they are all lined up. Oh, I think I'm going to put a bookmark on that one too. Now the longest one I'm keeping for the inside. So we're going to put one of those inside. Whoops, double-sided tape all over me. Alright. And then this little guy's going to go on the end here. My little mistake there with the accidental design on the back of that, but it's alright. If I need one more book, which I think I do, I'm going to go ahead and do this guy here. Okay. I'm going to just trim this down just a little bit, apparently. this book going to fit on my little bookcase? Perhaps not. Oh, I do really want it though. I'm going to make it work, I think. Okay. Right. I made it work. Okay, so now that we have our little bookcase on the front, I know it's a little funky. I think it will make sense once we open it up. And then we're going to do the inside, and we're going to put our little bookmark on the inside as well. And I think that's going to make it look just about perfect. I wish I could make this look just a little bit more library-y. What could I do? I guess if I wrote names of the books, that would probably do it. I should just look at things. Let's see. Favorite chocolate recipes. Yes, that seems like something that I would love. And how to stay skinny. Oh, I love it. We'll keep them funny. Favorite chocolate recipes and how to stay skinny. Let's see what else. Let's see. How to find magical treasure. Yes. I love it. Let's see what else. What other kind of books? Let's see. Ellie's favorite things. Places and people. Yeah. Okay. There we are. Hopefully this will look more books. I think that looks a little bit more booky. What do you think? Yes. I think so. Yay! Alright, you guys. So there we have today's library cards. I thought those were pretty fun. And I think together they make a perfect little set. And they're just so, so, so cute. I'm going to add just a little bit more double-sided tape for this other one. But I just love how these turned out today, you guys. Yay! I always, I want to make cards that just, are a little more interesting, that bring you happiness. Alright, you guys. Have a super fun day. I'll see you later. Bye!